hiring a contractor to manage a project for you, I think it's easy for people to look at it and say, okay, well, that guy's charging me X amount of dollars, and how can I justify that? Or that's too expensive or whatever.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people that are just getting into it, I think, don't realize is, because it's harder to quantify what they're saving you when it comes to time and expense of like if you don't know the order of how you need to do things, if you're putting your flooring in before the walls are painted, well, like you might get paint and scratches and stuff all over your floor or whatever. And like, the cost of that stuff's harder to quantify what could be saved.
I think the way that I quantify it the most is the time frame.
Yep.
Of when they're able to complete the project versus what I do if I'm trying to do that myself.
Right.
It'd take me 6 months, and that first project did, where if I just would have had a contractor come in,
right,
he could have done it in 2 months. And that would have saved me, every month you're paying the bank probably,
right,
unless you're working with cash,
Yeah. But even then there's the cost of having your cash locked up into something and not in something else.
For sure.
And that 6 months, you could have been focusing on finding your next deal project, or doing something to make more money, right?
For sure. So I'm sure everybody has that different, time frame and how they like to do things, and it takes a little time to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. The thing I'll commend you on, though, I love hearing stories like that, because even though you weren't completely prepared, because you'll never be, it's like you did it anyways, and through the doing it, you learned a ton. And any project you do from there on out is that much better for that.
Yeah.
And you get faster, and you learn how to talk to contractors. You make relationships with contractors. You can negotiate prices better. You can oversee what they're doing better, because you know what's right and what's wrong, and when somebody's BSing you, basically.
Exactly.
Right. Like it's easier to take your car in for maintenance and have a good conversation with that mechanic when you've worked on a car before.
Yeah.
We all know
that's a good analogy.
The trope of like women getting taken advantage of when they take their car in because they don't know anything about cars.
Yeah.
And the
contractors will do the same thing to you.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'm all about taking action and like figuring it out as you go.